What is up, guys? Tom here, and welcome to episode 14 of Road to Maxed Out Weapons. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at the Dingo. Now, the Dingo is an LMG. Now, I've done an LMG before. That was the BRM, obviously, because I go sort of so I go across the categories. When I get to snipers, I go back and go to the next one down and go across again. That's kind of why I'm doing it, in that kind of order. So this is the second LMG. Now, the Dingo is, I'm pretty sure, the second fastest firing LMG. I think that's only because the fastest firing is the 48 Dredge. And the Dredge is a burst fire, so obviously it has to be kind of fast. It's like, it says like rapid fire rate or whatever on when it says like about the gun and how sort of it works. It's just like on the K44 medium recoil, whatever. It says it has a rapid fire rate, but this is the fastest firing fully automatic LMG. I think the only fully automatic one is the BRM and the Dingo, because the Gorgon is semi-auto, and then the Dredge is burst fire, but you can hold it down, which is what you can do. Quite a lot of burst weapons in this game, you can just hold it down and it bursts automatically. I think it's actually you can do it with pretty much every single one, apart from the M8, obviously, because the M8 would be extremely OP if you could fire it, hold it down and fire. But anyway, we are playing up a link on Nuketown. This is in the Chaos Mosh Pit playlist, not Ground War. I've been playing quite a lot of Nuketown, Chaos Mosh Pit, that kind of thing recently, just trying to level up as usual. So I haven't really been playing Ground War too much. So ever since they released Nuketown for free, and Chaos Mosh Pit and that kind of thing, so many people have been playing that, and it's taking away from Ground War, so I can only really find like 2 or 3 Ground War lobbies. So it's kind of hard for me to play Ground War, so I've just converted to this, like quite a lot of people have, and just been playing a lot of Chaos Mosh Pit, and obviously Nuketown 24/7 when there was Nuketown 24/7. So we're using the Dingo with reflex and quick draw, so obviously this is quite sort of early. I haven't really leveled it up too much. Now the Dingo is already prestige 1, so I did use it quite a bit because I thought I'd try an LMG and I thought the Dingo was the best one, so I just used it quite a bit, which means I have got it to prestige 1 already, which means well, it was already 2 prestige 1. Obviously, to move on, I've just prestiged it before obviously I caused all this. So it's just become level 1 again, so now I'm going to be trying to get this gun to prestige 2. And you see this guy here in the window with the Weevil? He caused me a lot of trouble pretty much all game. Just sitting in that window. It's like a Weevil. Like, I didn't think a Weevil would be that good to kind of just like almost just sit there, kind of just take people out. So, but apparently it's better than you think. So, he did kind of do quite a lot to, well, he kind of stopped me getting into their spawn, is what I really like to do on Nuketown, is just run in, get into their spawn, as I'm trying to use Ripper on that guy, but I'm EMP'd, so I can't. So, yeah. I don't know how you use pulling that kind of stuff off with the Weevil, but the good thing about the fact that I'm playing Nuketown here with an LMG is all the, I'm sure quite a lot of people know this, but on this Nuketown especially, all of the walls are made of paper. Now, so you can pretty much shoot through walls with every gun in the game. But LMGs, I'm pretty sure, have higher wall penetration than any other gun in the game, which means I can just, especially with the top windows, I can literally just shoot through the walls and melt people. It's just not that hard at all. Like, it's so satisfying when you get kills through the wall, especially, even more satisfying than getting kills just like normally, when you get people through a wall. That's why I can see me sometimes just shooting at a wall, just because that's a place where people usually hide behind quite a lot, so I thought I'd just, you know, shoot at that wall, so I could maybe so there's maybe a chance of me getting a kill again getting that kind of satisfying kill. Now, something that I want to talk about in this episode is obviously sometimes you can't really just talk about the gameplay the whole time. I like to have a bit of a subject to talk about, and that subject is well, I've got two actually to talk about that I've thought of. Now, the first one is the fact that they had Nuketown 24/7. Now, Nuketown 24/7 was an amazing playlist. I played it a hell of a lot. That's how I got, well, that's how I am Prestige 6. Even though I only started playing the game in, what was it, February? Because I had connection issues and that kind of thing. That's how I'm this kind of level, so kind of quickly. But they got rid of it and got Chaos Mosh Pit. Then they took Chaos Mosh Pit away again, and then put Nuketown 24/7 back in for another day or so. Then took it out again. So it went Nuketown 24/7. I can't really talk. I don't know what I'm doing. Nuketown 24/7 was on when they released it for everybody for free. Then they brought in Chaos Mosh Pit for about a day, and then they put Nuketown 24/7 back for about a day. Then they put Chaos Mosh Pit back in, so it went Nuketown, Chaos Mosh Pit, Nuketown, Chaos Mosh Pit, and now it's back to Chaos Mosh Pit. But Nuketown 24/7, I think, is just so much better. Just so much better. I don't know, I just don't like the maps that it throws up. Combine, I'm okay with. I've not played Combine in ages, actually, because it's like that whole Combine 24/7 when I first started playing the game. So it was just Combine constantly. But, yeah. I can't believe why they would do it. So when you look at the percentages of who's playing what, in the bonus playlist, there was a much higher percentage on the Nuketown 24/7 than there is on Chaos Mosh Pit. It means there's a lot more people playing, or there was a lot more people playing Nuketown 24/7 than Chaos Mosh Pit, which just proves that it was more enjoyed by people, and I enjoyed that a lot more, and I wish they'd bring it back. But I don't know. And also something a bit stupid about this whole Chaos Mosh Pit thing is that it says smaller maps, including Nuketown. Smaller maps. Now let's just think about it here. Stronghold is one of the maps in the Chaos Mosh Pit rotation. Stronghold is also a map in the Ground War rotation. Now, Ground War is more people and bigger maps. So why in the world is Stronghold in Chaos Mosh Pit and Ground War? So according to Treyarch, Stronghold is a big map, big enough for Ground War, and small enough for Chaos Mosh Pit at the same time. That's just stupid. Come on. Yeah, some of the maps are just way too big. It should literally just be Nuketown and Combine, or obviously Skyjacked if you have the DLC, because the maps are just too big. Because I'm not a fan of 6v6 whatsoever. I hate 6v6 because I can't find anyone and I just constantly get shot in the back. The only time I'll ever play 6v6 is Nuketown, and that's why Nuketown 24/7 was so good, because it was actually a time I got to play 6v6 without ripping my hair out, because I just get annoyed because people are just can't find anyone, oh, shot in the back again. You see, yeah, the only 6v6 I'll play is Nuketown or Combine, simple as. Won't play anything else because I just can't find anyone. But yeah, I don't get that whole Stronghold, Ground War, Chaos Mosh Pit, that kind of thing. I think they should sort that out. It's not really very right. But the second thing I want to talk about is at the time I am recording this, it is double crypto keys. This is sort of a better thing. It's not sort of negative, almost like I was talking about before. double crypto keys. Now, I don't know how this has happened, because if you sort of know, there's been sort of like news coming out, I think recently, how Treyarch did not want COD points and the new well, they didn't have a choice about the COD points, but they didn't want to put in the new guns or knives. It just wanted it to be customization. But then Activision, obviously being greedy, wanted more money. So they thought if they put new weapons in the supply drops, like the actual round reskins, new weapons with new characteristics, that they would make more money off the COD points and off that whole system. So that's what they've done, and Treyarch didn't really want to do that. But they were forced into it by Activision. Well, to cut a long story short, I don't know how they've done double crypto keys, because Activision, like, they're just obsessed with money, and I don't know how they managed to get double crypto keys. Obviously means it gives people a bigger chance of getting the items for free, when obviously Activision want them to pay more and more. But anyway, that's maybe a subject for another time, because we have run out of time. So, as you can see on screen, or I have done for a couple of seconds now, the Dingo is halfway, well actually it's level 9, so it's halfway to max level. So, that's going to be the end of the video here. In the next episode, we're going to be getting the Dingo to the max level. So, anyway guys, I've been Tom, and I'll see you all later.